Welcome to the Second Arc Foundation Dama Gazelle radio collaring project, being coordinated through the Exotic Wildlife Association. Here we are at Stevens Forest Ranch in West Texas. This ranch is a perfect site for the project because it's large, and the project is to study space use. Here the gazelles have more than 20,000 acres in which to assort. The project is studying this endangered species to enhance husbandry of these animals as they occur on many private ranch lands. Also, it's hoped that the information will help restocking efforts in the native North African countries on the southern fringe of the Sahara, where Dama gazelles come from. Ah, here's Tyler, Stevens Forest's grandson, come to meet us. The gazelles on Stevens Forest's ranch have large amounts of space, and you can see the kind of habitat that they have at their disposal. The project seeks to study home range size, use overlap, habitat selection, seasonal patterns, and day-night activity. With the collars on, taking fixes every 3 hours, day or night, this can be done. First, you have to catch the gazelles and put on the GPS collars. Ranch owner Stevens Forest flew the helicopter, with Carlos Chapa handling the dart gun.
Horns out of our faces is probably the most important job.
I got you, don't worry about that.
Do that, we're good.
I wish they would use like wing nuts. These are so. Randy, keep to the left.
I looked
This
at
is the lime
females
green
and their
female
necks are a
color.
lot thinner
Yeah.
than males. Can he hold his head yet, Carl?
He's good.
He's good?
Yeah, I don't want her to get hooked though, just in his back.
There are other places you don't want to get hooked as well.
Oh yeah, it looks bad, doesn't it?
Tyler, can I take a quick measurement?
You can do whatever you want. You got time to do whatever you want. Yep.
I think I can give
You gonna measure his horn? Okay, come on over.
They should.
You want width? Tip to tip? Did you get it good? You want to do it again? Here.
Okay. Put that other way.
Got it? You want tip to tip or not?
No.
Yes, let's...
Should we start with 132.2?
I'd start with 126.2 because he was here yesterday.
Okay.
We should get him, and that's...
see if we can get a good signal on
And that
him.
is Forest Green, the one with the green
Forest
collar.
Green.
So
Excellent, excellent. Be a
hook
good
it
one
up
to
and,
start with.
We'll start.
Okay. So I'll connect up the antenna here. And turn on the box.
So turn it on until it just crackles, that's right.
So it gets some noise. Okay,
126. And then 0.2 on the other dial.
26 point. Two.
Okay.
All right. So full sweep first.
Full sweep first, and then... Yeah, he's coming in.
Okay, so we're definitely going to be getting something on him. Should be a good signal.
Yeah, do the full circle so you know he's not behind you.
I'm not getting it. I lose it just about there. Okay.
Yeah. So stretch your arm out, keep it in level, and then swing your arm round until the signal disappears on the other side. And when you get to the edge of the signal, bring both hands together smoothly, and that'll point the direction the animal's in. That there.
Okay, I've got the
Okay.
2 points.
Swing your hands together. And
Just
that's
about
pretty
there.
much where the animal is, and then I'll take a reading
Excellent.
down that line, and
So
that'll give us one direction.
we will have an animal.
Yeah. And that's coming in. Make that 298.
298.
298.
Getting a nice signal on 298.
And then we'll be able to look it up on the map and
Excellent.
find the
Excellent.
line.
Get
So-
another.
Can you see him out there?
Oh, I wish. I see
Yeah.
all those white rocks. I wish I could. Knowing which direction one thinks he should pop right out. Let's try another one.
He's probably about a mile away because your signal was so wide.
So that may be why.
So let's try the next one. It's orange, the big male, and he's 132.2.
132.2. Okay, and west, 102 degrees, 15.989 minutes. 15.989. Elevation, 2,758 feet. So that's highest so far. Okay.
Yeah, well, this is mimosa, and it looks like a very nice green plant that the gazelles should enjoy. But as you can see here, The leaves are very, very tiny, and they're protected by these recurved thorns that catch on the animal's lips, and so they just have to very carefully bite off little leaves so they don't get a lot of food off this plant. And most of the plants here are very thorny. We'll look at another plant here that's thorny in a different way. Okay, this is Agriita, and it doesn't have thorns on the stems, but every leaf is like a holly. They're pointy, so it's very painful to touch. But you can see here an animal has actually bitten off a whole mouthful of this. You can see that stem that's broken, and these bits of bark where an animal has actually come down and bitten the top off this. It probably did it when the growth was a bit newer and softer, because it really is a very prickly plant.
The 5 colors indicate the 5 collar colors. The 3 different symbols are as follows. Stars show the original collaring sites. Circles represent the winter months, February and March. Triangles represent the spring months, April and May. When the collars have been retrieved at the end of the project, we will have 8 positions per animal per day. This information will provide detailed information about Dama gazelle movement for a whole year.
Things just don't work.
I guess. Did you get a lot of deer both days?
We've got,
very nice.
We've got about 30 each day.
Very nice view. Even better.
Thank you. Now you can speed up a bit, not too much.
again up there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm still getting your front to back. And does the sound itself change?
Well, remember, it gets rough on the ground. Remember, it's down on the ground.
So this time do I have to point the and there it is.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
The great thing about Dama is that it
Open collar.
just fell off
All right.
out of nowhere.
Just open like that.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Nice having a collar back, and you can take that back to the lab.
Come in. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi, Susan. Thanks for letting me come and see the actual download process here.
Let's take a seat and we'll have a look.
Thank you.
You remember how nice and smart these collars were when we started?
Yes,
The
with
batteries
all
were
their
attached.
color coding there.
Well, here they are when they come back after a year.
No wonder
This is Purple's collar. It's absolutely
Green's
falling
color.
apart.
So that's from forest green.
This is from forest green. It's not in much better condition,
but just has a little bit more.
but
green.
it's working. So this is the download unit. It's from the same company as the collars, and it simply connects
Okay.
the computer to the collar. So we can get the data off it. I have to put my glasses on because it's a bit fiddly. Oops. Okay, that should be it. This is the program, GPS host by Lowtech. And first we connect the collar. See, it's found the collar. So this is forest green. He's got 3,341 good GPS locations. Okay, well, this is the Excel file that we just downloaded for forest green. I'll show you the columns first. I've just got numbers here so we can sort things, but from the color we got the date, the time the fix was taken. You have your latitude and longitude. These are in decimal degrees, that's why it doesn't look like the stuff you're used to, but it's what the computer wants. You've got the height in meters, the screen here, that's the altitude. This is the boundary of the ranch, and then there was an area that was fenced off that the gazelles didn't have access to. So they're in this. So we'll start with orange.
So this is
And this is the big orange, the big male, and you can see he's mainly in this area, but there's odd little points where a stripe that we use the red for. Again, he's mainly in one area, but he obviously seems to, probably has used that central valley. He's gone way out the other side of the ranch. And we'll add the other big male in. That's green. And you see he's mainly in this area, but he's been all over the place.
Yes.
But you can see the gazelles are definitely preferring that eastern
area
eastern
of the
side.
ranch.
Yeah,
the area where
Yes.
they were caught.
yeah.